Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mark T. May, and welcome to the Mark T. May Show. I tell you, it's been a while since I broadcast and aired anything, but I'm excited because I want to talk about my new show that I'm going to be doing called Kickstart Your Life. Kickstart Your Life is going to be an inspirational show. I want to inspire you to live life to the fullest. I want to inspire you to reach your goals and reach your dreams. Be everything that you can be. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start out and help you get your life kick-started by talking about kick-starting your year. So if we can get your year kick-started, we can get you in the position to begin to kick-start your life. And so I want to share some things, and I really don't have anything planned to really talk about today, but I just wanted to begin to share with you that I'm going to be giving you little pointers and tidbits and nuggets and some steps on how to kickstart your life. First of all, by kickstarting your year. So we want to start the year out right. We want a good start for the year. And I don't know about you, but I've been making declarations about what is going to be happening in my life in 2014 this time next year. And so I'm making these declarations now because I believe that when that time comes, I will be doing the things that I am declaring today. And so I want to get you excited. I want to get you in position to begin to fulfill your dreams and reach your goals, walk in your purpose, walk in your destiny, begin to just do it. I mean, that's something that I've said years ago. Just do it. I know it's a slogan for a company, but if you're going to do anything, you need to just do it. The best way to do something is to start. And so you have to begin somewhere. And so let's begin let's use this transitioning from one year to the next year as our platform to begin to kickstart our life. And so I am excited about this because what we're going to do is that the show is going to be on demand. You're going to be able to download it. You're going to be able to upload it to your iPads, to your iPhones, to your Androids. Whatever device that you use, we're going to make this show available to you. And so we are excited about that. So that means that no matter where you are, what you're doing at work, in your car, hey, no matter where you are in the world, because it's an international broadcast. And so we are very excited about that. And so if any of you are like me, I'm a thinker. And I'm always thinking about what I'm going to do next. I'm always thinking, I'm always getting ideas. And so we also want this show to be a place where you can develop your ideas, that you can reach your dreams, you can begin to bring all your dreams together in one place and begin to sort things out and figure out how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that. And so one of the things that I've done, and if any of you again are like me, not too long ago I had a birthday, reached another milestone in my life. And I began to reflect. I began to look at my life, and I've done a lot of good things, a lot of great things. A lot of things have happened, but there's yet a lot of things I want to do. And so I began to look at it. And one of the things that I began to work on and I began to develop was this. It was, at the time, I wanted to call it 21 days to a better me. And then later on, I began to talk about 21 steps to a better me. How I can become better. You know, how can you become better? So you're saying 21 steps to a better me. A better who? Me. You can become better than what you are right now. And so throughout getting to the end of this year and getting ready to make a transition, I'm going to be sharing with you nuggets and tidbits, and I'm going to begin to start talking about some of these steps, these 21 steps to become better. I'm going to begin to deal with a lot of that stuff. And some of this I'm going to talk about today. I just want to kind of kickstart the broadcast and talk about what's going on. I want to generate your interest. I want you to spread the word. Because if you haven't heard, that our broadcast is now on iHeartRadio alongside of some of your most well-known radio talk shows. And so now we want to get this Kickstart Your Life broadcast right alongside that with everyone else. And I believe that it will be a benefit. So if you are interested in finding out more about kickstarting your life, I want to give my email address. You can email me. What's going to be different about this show, I'm going to bring in guests, and I'm going to have special guests who's going to talk about how they kickstarted their lives by doing something to enrich their lives or for them to live their life to the fullest. And so I'm going to begin to start talking about these 21 steps in a minute, but I'm not going to give them all to you today. And you're not going to get them all on the show right away. We're going to examine this, and we're going to take this step by step. And I believe if we go through this process, if we follow these plans, these steps, that we all will become better. I don't know about you, but have you ever been frustrated? I don't know, I can't see you, but if you've ever been frustrated, you ought to raise your hand. And so we want to help you work out your frustration. Do you have a head full of ideas, thoughts, and dreams? You don't know how to get them out? We want to help you get those thoughts, ideas, and dreams out of your head, put them into a plan, and work the plan. If you work the plan will work. And so this is what we want to do. These are the types of things that we're going to be talking about. So we're going to bring special guests on. We're going to bring experts on. We're going to bring ordinary people on who have success stories. And so we'll be talking about different things. How did they get to this point? What was the concept behind it? We're going to talk about principles. See, if you know the principle of a thing, you can get the correct results by knowing the principle. And so we'll be talking about that. So my email address is markt.may@gmail.com. That's Mark with a C, M-A-R-C, T middle initial, .may, M-A-Y, @gmail.com. And so you can send questions there. You can send me your questions. You can send me your comments. And I want you to make posts and talk about the things. We want to create a dialogue. Okay? We want to create a dialogue as we begin to progress in this broadcast. Kickstart your life. So what I want to do, I want to share with you one of the steps. So the first step, I'm not going to say one of the steps, I'm going to say the first step in 21 steps to being a better me. So I'm going to talk about this briefly, and then we'll get into this stuff later on. But I want to help you kickstart your year, and as we kickstart your year, we're going to kickstart your life. So we're taking it step by step. So hopefully if we can kickstart your day, come on, we can kickstart your year, and then we can kickstart your life. So number one is this. It is the power of choice. The power of choice. So let's define here for a moment, and then we'll get into a little bit more of this. All right? Listen, this is just a sneak peek. Let's define the word power. The word power is the ability to do or to act the capability of doing or accomplishing. So if you have the power, you have the ability to do, you have the ability to act, you have the capability of doing, you have the capability of accomplishing. And so each one of these steps is the power of something. And number one is the power of choice. All right, let's define choice. Choice, an act or an instance of choosing. An act or an instance of choosing. So you have the power to choose. Now, we may not want to use the power to choose, but we have the power to choose. As I was examining this and as I was reflecting upon my life, I began to look at and see that everything that I am, everything that I've accomplished, everything that I have not accomplished, every area where I may have failed is a direct result of the choices that I made. I had the power to choose to do, and I had the power to choose not to do. So if you look at yourself, if you look at your life, if you're at a place right now where you're not satisfied where you are, it's all because of choice. But I'm talking to you today about the power of choice, that you have the power to make the right choice. I don't care what your age is. I don't care how long you've been in your career. I don't care how long you've been in whatever the situation you're in. You have the power of choice. You have the ability to act and to choose what happens in your life. You have the power to choose what happens in your life. And so we will examine that more closely when we really get into the broadcast. But I just want to give you all just a little snippet, just a little preview of what it is we're going to be doing. And I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the broadcast, Kickstarting Your Life. And of course, hey, not only is it a broadcast, but look forward to the book, Kickstart Your Life. It's going to be coming to you real soon. Now, again, if you want to be in touch with me, you can email me at marktmay@gmail.com. That's Mark with a C, M-A-R-C, T, period, M-A-Y, @gmail.com. I look forward to your emails. I look forward to corresponding with you. You have any questions about life, career, you need to be inspired, whatever it is, feel free to send us an email. And we will be, man, I tell you, we'll be more than happy to get back with you. And again, we're excited about what's happening. So we'll be getting back to you later on this week, moving up into this new year. And so get back with us, spread the word. We'll be back. Thank you for tuning in today. This is your host, Mark T. May, and this is Kickstart Your Life.